I'm in downtown New York, where Godzilla... Oh, he's behind me, isn't he?
Forget about skyscrapers crumbling and cities being destroyed. It's time for the ultimate battle royal in Godzilla vs. Kong, the Great Poo Off. Picture this. The iconic titans, instead of duking it out with fists and teeth, opt for a more civilized approach to settle their beef. As the world watches in both horror and hilarity, Godzilla and Kong face off in a specially constructed arena, each determined to claim the title of the mightiest pooper in monster history. Godzilla, with his atomic breath and massive size, takes the stage first, unleashing a colossal bowel movement that could make even the most experienced janitor faint. Buildings shake, trees tremble, and a few unfortunate onlookers wonder if they'll ever look at sushi the same way again. But wait, here comes Kong, swinging in with a banana in one hand and a determined look in his eyes. With a roar that echoes across the horizon, he lets loose a gargantuan dump that rivals even the most legendary of ape dumps. It's a sight to behold as mountains crumble and rivers divert from the sheer force of his fecal fury. As the dust settles and the stench clears, it's up to the judges, perhaps a panel of perplexed scientists and a brave sanitation worker, to decide the victor. Will it be Godzilla, the king of kaiju and master of destruction, or Kong, the primate powerhouse with a digestive system to match? So pinch your nose and hold your breath as we dive deeper, scientifically speaking, into the monster dung.
Hakuna Matata, bitches. It's only me, Mr. Cuddlesworth. So simply sciencing it, King Kong is basically a big gorilla. Gorillas produce very large volumes of feces, they have a high fiber diet and have to consume large quantities of low nutrition plant matter to get the resources they need. Kong is a big very big. According to stats, he is 337 feet tall and weighs 4,226 tons. Now, if a 350-pound gorilla shits several times a day, and each one weighs about 0.0016% of the animal's body weight, and if Kong shits that too, we should expect 6.6 tons of turd. We're looking at 6 poops a day, each one weighing more than an Apache helicopter. And Kong won't even look for a skyscraper to hide behind, unlike some species of ape. Chimpanzees, for example, don't like being watched while they shit. Gorillas aren't fussy about where they do their turds, and don't get me started on how gorillas fling their shit. Just imagine a turd, the size of an helicopter flying your way. That's some shit right there. Hakuna Matata, bitches.
I believe we can look at the reptile kingdom to think about what Godzilla's scat may look like. Let's assume Godzilla is most similar to a giant carnivorous lizard, like a monitor lizard, a group of animals that include the Komodo dragons, the largest living lizards. These lizards will consume big but infrequent meals and may eventually throw up the indigestible bits like horns and hair and poop out what's left. Lizard poop isn't like humans. You'll get rid of nitrogenous waste through urine, but reptiles don't do that. They produce uric acid. This uric acid is usually relatively solid and white, and appears as part of the feces. To a layperson, the Komodo dragon's fecal matter looks a bit like bird poop, dark chunks in white gloop. Godzilla is a sea creature, so let's assume he's eating fish and various other soft-boned or hairless creatures. I would think his feces would be slimy and watery rather than solid chunks.
Fecal frequency is tricky to work out. Komodo dragons, which are cold-blooded creatures with slow metabolisms, have been known to only poop 12 or so times a year. If that's the case with Godzilla, it's a big smelly gold medal for Kong. Even with a metabolic rate significantly faster than a Komodo dragon, and the ability to breathe fire suggests some fairly kooky biology. Godzilla's poop frequency is likely to be significantly lower than Kong, meaning that if they have a day to do as much poop as they want, the gorilla's going to leave the lizard in the dust or the dirt. Although, let's be honest, if Godzilla vs. Kong really were a who can do the biggest poo competition, the real winner would be the scriptwriters for the cinema. So, Kong's the winner. He's behind me, isn't he?
Subscribe!